Who could have guessed that mixed sex changing rooms at swimming pools would result in an increase in sexual harassment and assault of female customers? At a safeguarding meeting in February earlier this year, Swim England showed a report that between January 2024 and April 2025, there were 48 recorded cases of competitive female swimmers being filmed in the changing room. Now, we already knew this was an issue because last year, the Women's Rights Network issued a report that showed that 1/3 of public pools had no single-sex changing rooms, and another study in 2018 also found that of 134 sexual assaults in leisure centres, 120 of them were in mixed sex changing rooms. You may be wondering, why on earth do we have mixed sex changing rooms? Of course, men and women should be able to get changed, especially women should be able to get changed away from male people. But no, this was official guidance from Sports England in 2013 that mixed sex village changing arrangements with individual cubicles was the preferred option. Now, when we're talking about individual cubicles, we're not talking about floor to ceiling cubicles. We're talking about those where you can look underneath and put your hand over the top. Of course, if you're a predatory man, which clearly by making mixed sex facilities, some men who are going in there are going to be these voyeurs and exhibitionists, are going to be able to film people, and clearly that is happening. There are reported cases of this happening. Lots of them are happening in mixed sex facilities. So it makes you wonder, when they say it's the preferred option, who is it the preferred option for? As Sue Wong asks here, who benefits from the recommendation of mixed sex changing rooms other than voyeurs and exhibitionists? When will they prioritise the safety and inclusion in swimming of women and children? They like to go on about inclusion, but by not offering single-sex spaces, they are going to be excluding women who simply just don't want to have to get changed in the same area as men. Now, you often hear trans rights activists saying, well, even if you have single-sex spaces for women, predatory men who want to assault women in those spaces are just going to go in there and do it anyway, even though they know they're not allowed to. So why is the solution then to make it even easier by saying, you know what, you're going to come in here anyway, so we'll just welcome you in instead? It's like saying, oh, my house might get burgled tonight, so I'll just leave the door wide open to make that little bit easier for all of the burglars. I mean, it's a shame that we have to wait for something bad to happen, even though it's the most predictable thing ever. Hopefully reports like this will kick people into action to restore single-sex spaces and the safety of women and girls. I'm Connie Shaw, thanks for watching. Subscribe to Reason UK if you haven't already.